Welcome to Mallet Unchained, where we're reading the Scroll of Fire VideoBook, Chapter 4, Whispers of the Reich. Arrival in the fog. Hamburg does not receive us. It resists. The air is thick, not with weather, but with remembrance. Each breath we take is trespass. Each step is a reenactment. Fog does not just move through the streets, it carries judgment sealed in moisture. Prophecy suspended in condensation. Ravens circle overhead, not as animals, but as vault appointed witnesses. Ooh, their wings cut through the sky like the edges of forbidden scrolls. The city is not haunted by ghosts, it is haunted by unfinished contracts. We walk between dimensions and declarations. Soldiers march beside us, but their echo is not boot against stone. It is a rhythmic reminder that some still bleed. When Mama's hand clasps mine, it is not comfort, it is a tether. Her fingers grip as though I might vanish if she lets go. Daddy, what happened back there in the storm? He answers without looking. It is not over yet. His voice does not come from his throat. It emanates from the rift. You heard it too, didn't you? I whisper to Mama. She nods. Yes, something beneath us is speaking or remembering. What is it saying? Mama's eyes narrow. It's not language, it's warning. I pause. Feels like the ground recognizes us. It does, Mama says, and it wants to know why we came back. Then the sound, low, ancient, elemental. Not voice, not weather. A call only flame recognizes. Mama's lips move, not in speech, in code. Edenic, I ask? She answers softly, in verse, whispered only by women who remember too much to remain silent. I look up at the sky. Those whispers, they're getting louder. They're not just whispers, Mama says. They're names. I feel something snap into alignment in my bones, and one of them is mine. The echoes of war. The train to Hamburg, or from Hamburg to Berlin, is not transportation. It is ritual. Each groan from its joints is a refusal to participate in prophecy. The rail cars tremble not from friction, but from proximity to buried scroll gates. The land is trying to forget. Inside, air pressure surges with every passing mile. Breath becomes currency. Time slows. Memory overlaps itself. Adler watches through the glass, but what he sees has no reflection. What do you see out there? I ask him. He does not look at me. I see what I saw before. But you've never been here, I say. That's the lie, he replies. I never left. I shiver. What's waiting for us? The darkness, he says. It's not coming. It's collecting. Outside, the forest does not move. The trees do not sway. They reach. The branches, I whisper. They're making shapes. Adler nods. Glyphs. They want to be read, but not by just anyone. Mama, I call. Did you see that? She places a hand on her chest. We are not alone. We were never alone. The Watchers have always been where the bloodlines run. More soldiers board, their boots hum in sync, a resonance like the tuning of stringed weapons. Not all their eyes are human, some reflect backward. Something's wrong, I murmur. Stay close, Mama says, and remember, do not trust the silence. Adler leans in. Not all the soldiers are soldiers anymore. What are they? Placeholder, he says, for what's coming. For whom? He does not answer, but the space where his answer should be is filled with revelation. The house on Wilhelmstrasse. The house stands like a sealed vault, but the seals are breaking. Wind screams in ocean. The shingles vibrate with unspeakable names. Moss covers walls not for age, but for hiding. The sigils on the gate are not decorative, they are binding. Mama halts at the threshold. This is where it ends, she says, where the war was born. You mean spiritually, I ask? No, she says. I mean right here, this street, this door. Adler scans the perimeter. It's alive. The house, it doesn't want us. How do you know? It told me, he says. Well, what did it say? He looks at me directly. You are not welcome here. The whisper slithers from the structure itself. The mortar groans with disdain. The shadows resist our presence like antibodies rejecting foreign bodies. Mama. Her hand glows faintly, the same Edenic hue as the rafters back home. It's reacting, I say. Mama steps forward. Let's go inside. I swallow. Are we trespassing? No, she says. We're fulfilling. The night of the visitors. Midnight arrives like a blade. 3 knocks. Not a request, not a threat. I count down. I open my eyes, already awake. I see the door open with no one touching it. 3 men, SS uniforms, blacker than any cloth should be. Their breath fogs the hallway with frost that carries syllables, unreadable. Yet I hear one word, again. Herr Schultz. Daddy doesn't blink. You were called back for a reason. The thing behind them flickers, inhuman, indistinct, not in form, in intention. You understand what is expected? Daddy nods. You never stopped watching me. No, the officer says, because your oath was never broken, only buried. You will fight again, he adds, tomorrow at dawn. The floor vibrates, the door closes, but nothing leaves. I stare at Daddy. What was that? He turns slowly. A summoning. Did you answer? His eyes scream. I never stopped answering. Behind them, rage. Beneath them, regret. Within them, remnant fire trying to escape. An angel steps through the ceiling. He does not draw a sword. He does not burn. He whispers. What did he say? I ask. Mama listens carefully. He's not here to stop it. Then why is he here? To record it. A line of fire runs along the rafters, forming a barrier not of protection but of delay, because the judgment has not yet arrived, but the witness has. The morning fog. I wake with iron in my mouth. Blood, I mutter. No, Adler says from across the room, it's memory. Runes bloom on the windows like frost flowers shaped by intent. The house is quieter than silence. Even the air is reverent. I walk barefoot down the stairs. Each step is colder than flame. Outside, Daddy stands in the orchard. The trees are shriveling, but not from cold, from knowing. Something's with him, I whisper. Mama joins me at the door. It is not beside him, it is within him. A black mist slithers through the trees. It doesn't avoid him, it circles, bows, spirals. It recognizes rank. He's not afraid, I say. He can't be, Mama says. It would sell it. Then Daddy speaks, but his voice is borrowed, guttural, cracked, scroll heavy. His body remains mortal, but something in his blood ignites. What's happening to him, I ask. Armor, Adler whispers. Not of metal, of memory. Lightning crackles around words Daddy doesn't even say aloud. The darkness doesn't attack, it studies, and it waits. I can't move, I whisper. You're witnessing a covenant realignment, Mama says. We were meant to see this. The fog consumes the shadow. Daddy turns, his face is hollow, his eyes are aflame. Whatever woke at sea followed us through the veil. Germany remembers its sun, and heaven is preparing the flame. Woo! Mallet Unchained, and that ends our chapter.